Let's go!
Hi everyone, Happy New Year, Happy 2016. It's actually New Year's Eve right now that I'm filming, but I know that I'm not going to upload this until 2016. I just finished filming my Sephora VIB haul when they had their $20 off 50, but I thought I would do a 2015 favorites. It's been a really long time since I filmed a favorites video. I actually really want to film an empties video too, so hopefully I can get to that. I don't know, I'm kind of pushing it because I have very limited time now. Lane has Ariel right now and they went to Costco, so hopefully I have some time to film. So these are products that I reach for, I want to say 90% of the time that I put on makeup and I didn't want to think about it. These were my workhorses, my try and true favorites that work for me no matter what. So I stuck them all in this Target beauty box that I had. I'm going to try to present them in an order that makes sense, so not just like here's a lip product, here's an eye product, here's a face product. So I'll try and start with the face products first. My first favorite is going to be the Skindinavia Makeup Finish Setting Spray, Makeup Finishing Spray. I use this every single day, and this is the old packaging. I've already repurchased. I think I've hauled that one with the new packaging and everything, but this one's almost done, which wouldn't surprise me because I spray like 5 sprays of this every single morning. I just like the way that it finishes off my makeup. I feel like if you have cakey face, that will take it away, and I do feel like it improves the lasting power of my makeup. The next product is this Shu Uemura Face Powder Matte, and I feel like this gives a really airbrushed matte looking finish. I have the shade medium light, which works for me most of the year. I think it's a little bit dark on me right now. Well, you can tell me, I actually am wearing it today, but I feel like this does not settle into your pores and fine lines, so it does a good job of blurring, and I feel like it's flattering in photos, at least for me. Shu Uemura, I like that brand a lot. I feel like it works for Asian or my skin tone really well. And then the next Shu Uemura product that I have is their eyelash curler. I think their eyelash curler is better than the Shiseido one. Unfortunately, they're lame and they don't sell the refills, so once the little black rubber thing in here breaks, you have to buy a whole new eyelash curler. Lame, Shu Uemura, stop doing that. Sell the darn rubber things, please. Back to face products though. I think in the past I had always put Max Buff in my favorite, but this year I really made an effort to try to not use MAC Buff all the time. So this year I found myself reaching for baked blushes more often, and I reached for the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Lust. Here it is. I really love this. I think it gives a really nice flattering glow. Of course, it's very shimmery, so if you're not one to like shimmer on your cheeks, then stay away from this. I don't have this one on today, but I just love the glow that it gives you. This product will pretty much last you forever because you basically only need to tap your brush into it and then work it onto your cheekbone. The other one that I've been using a lot this year is Milani's Baked Blush in Fantastico Mauve. I think this one might actually be discontinued, so I'm sorry about showing this, but I do really enjoy all the Milani baked blushes. I just happened to pull out the one that I've been using the most this year. Yeah, I've been really into the baked blushes this year. Moving on to eyeshadows, I would say that my favorite eyeshadows this year have been MAC and Urban Decay, and of course every single brand has their better working colors that are flattering for different skin tones, so I'll just go ahead and let you know what I felt like worked for me. For Urban Decay, the Naked 2 wins out because I feel like these cool tone neutrals worked best on me. It's not what I have on right now, but every time I grabbed for this, I felt like I had a foolproof look. And then my favorite MAC shadows were Sketch. I love Sketch. I wore this one so much. You can see the little dent that I put into that one. It's like a purpley, smoky purple shimmery shade. It's called a Velvet. And then All That Glitters, I like to use that one on my inner corners. And that is a Veruschka Pearl shade. And then I also really liked MAC's Club. I'm taking it out of this. I don't want to scratch it, but sometimes when you try to take it out of the pan, it gets scratched. It doesn't say what it is. It's like a shimmer. I don't really know what MAC calls their different eyeshadows, but to me it looks shimmery. But it is a dark smoky brown that has like green flecks in it. So when it reflects in the light, you can see a little bit of iridescent green and blue. And I've been looking for and have found a couple of dupes for this in Urban Decay and in NARS. I think I mentioned them in my previous Sephora haul, but I love this color. Of course, if you're not into iridescent or shimmery eyeshadows, then you might not like that. And then I also really like the Lancome Latte Matte for my brow bone. It's like just a matte eyeshadow. And then I also really like this Veruschka. Oh, I just really like Veruschka Pearl shadows from MAC. I'm wearing this today on my eyelids. And this is in the one called BrownLuxe. I went to look it up online to make sure they sold this before I went ahead and told you all, like, I love this, it's in my favorites. But I got this from a friend 2 years ago, and I still really, really love it. I think that this works so perfectly. Every single shade in this palette I find to be useful. This one is a base, this one could be used as a base, this one could be used as a brow highlight, this bottom one here can smoke out your eyes, and then these two can be packed on the lid in the center just to give a little bit of glow. Beautiful, beautiful eyeshadows. So my favorite lip liner, which I have on today and I've used the most this year, has got to be the NYX Mauve Lip Pencil lip liner. And it goes with any neutral tone, mauve-y toned berry lipstick. I really, really enjoyed Revlon's Color Burst lip butter in Peach Parfait. I feel like this one is so comfortable to wear on the lips. So if you just want to give your lips a little bit of color and you don't want to look all made up, this one works. I almost forgot about this Jordana 12-hour made to last liquid eye pencil. I wore this so much this year. Remember at the beginning of the year or last year I bought like 10 or 12 or something. I've run through quite a few of them, and this is in the shade Jade Jewel. So there are two brushes that I feel like I used a heck of a lot this year, and that would be the Real Techniques shading brush. I really like the shading brush because I have small eyelids, and then I really love the Bundle Monster pencil brush B14. This comes in that huge Prima Donna set that I have shown before in a super old video, but this is my little workhorse brush for creating a smoky eye and sort of drawing the outer V of my eye. And it's pretty much the same to me as the MAC 219. Maybe the MAC 219 is slightly more pointy, but pretty much the same. And then my favorite nail polishes are all from Zoya. Zoya is my all-time favorite brand. Their formula most of the time works for me. My first favorite polish that I have on today is a matte velvet formula, and it's in the shade Veruschka. This one dries matte and shiny. It's kind of hard to describe, like matte and shiny, what the heck. Basically, it's shiny in the light, but then it has like a NARS packaging finish. So like a rubberized type finish. I don't really like that finish, so what I usually do, because this nail polish dries so quickly, is I go over it with a shiny top coat. So that's how I got my nails to look shiny like this. Otherwise they would look more of a rubberized finish. And I also really love the shade Kiki. Like if you've seen my videos and you see pink nail polish, it is usually Kiki or Jolene from Zoya that I'm wearing. And this one is starting to dry out and the consistency is starting to change a little bit. So I have already picked up a backup, and I'm probably gonna empty this one, put this one in my empties soon. But it's, if you can see, actually you probably cannot see, but I can see that this is halfway done. And for me to finish off a nail polish, like, wow, that means I like it a lot. And then another one that I really like from Zoya is this one called Aurora. And this one kind of looks like purple comets in the sky. That's just how I'm going to describe it. Comets in the sky. It's got very shimmery, fine glitters. So I think I've gone through all of my 2015 favorites. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and see you next time. Bye!